You get your first client pretty quickly, right?
After I joined Inner Circle, bro, it was like 3 weeks. Later that day, we hop on a call, and then he paid me $5,000 over the phone.
I have a young man sitting next to me who's projected to hit $20,000 in take-home income this month. He is 18 years old. He graduated high school about 45 minutes ago. And his name is Evan Hansen. What's your name, bro?
My name is Evan Hansen.
Evan Hansen, that's right. I forgot, bro. I always forget. And this kid's a killer. I should also disclaim at first, he's got some huge clients that he's working with, like big names. Everyone lies about the whole NDA thing. A lot of people say like, oh, I'm under NDA. He actually is.
I'm on an NDA.
There are people that he's working with that they've made movies about. Been in some of those movies. So we can't say the names of anybody, but I wanted to get Evan on here because he is absolutely ripping right now and I want you to be able to learn from him. Evan Hansen, that's your name, right?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
It's good. How are you doing?
You're looking awfully glazed, dude. Do you have any beef tallow on your face?
Maybe, yeah. I'm like kind of with that animal-based diet shit.
Got it. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's
All
just
right.
a trait of like making money. You have like more money to spend on some like nicer shit.
Like a $300 thing of beef tallow.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Where are we right now?
We are in
What city are we in?
Miami, Florida. We're in the penthouse of in Cardinal Mason.
Yeah, we're in the P right now.
Yeah, and I don't live here. I live in California. But I just decided, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to Miami for a month. I've never traveled alone before, never. I mean, I'm 18. I've always been with my like mom or some shit or family. I was like, yeah, let me just get a place out here in fucking Miami, up in the sky for a month. And I was like, that's why I'm here, bro.
That's awesome. And why are you able to afford such things?
Because I do this one little business model. It's kind of like a digital gold rush. It's AI copy.
No digital gold rush, bro.
Okay.
All right, so
because I do AI copywriting. Yeah.
So you joined Inner Circle when you were 17 years old. This is about a year ago.
Yeah. It was a little over a year ago.
And you have gone from being a broke high school kid making $0 a month to
like $700-800 a month, I'd say, at a job.
Okay.
But before that, obviously, like making $0 a month because it's
yeah.
like, yeah.
And now you're on track to do 20 this month once your RevShare is hit.
Yes,
so let's talk about the journey. So how did you get into AI copywriting in the first place? And why did you think it was going to be like a good opportunity?
So, I mean, it started with pretty much everyone. You probably see like this dude on your screen and you're like, all right, he's talking about something that gets me like away from TikTok brain, where it's like you're just scrolling. It's like, you probably heard the quote or the question people ask where it's like, do you remember the last TikTok you watched? Like if I asked you that, like, and you try to think, you probably wouldn't be able to remember.
Nah.
But like something with you, I was like, all right, this dude's got something. Like the way that he talks, like the shit that he says, and the way that you frame copywriting too. I was like, all right, but I just got to learn more because there's something here. And I go down the rabbit hole, see you on TikTok, Instagram. Actually, about a year before I joined Inner Circle, I was seeing you, and then went down the rabbit hole, saw you on YouTube, and then I joined. That's how.
So you joined in like October of 2024. You get your first client pretty quickly, right? Like
after I joined Inner Circle, bro, it was like 3 weeks.
So 3 weeks.
After I joined Inner Circle.
What was the client?
Okay, it was actually, and I have a pretty crazy story about this as well. It's not the one who I was telling you about, it's a different one. So there's Ollie, Joe, and Brett. And I was gonna talk about Brett, but Ollie, I got paid like $375 to write 2 emails, and I was like, yo, I went from making $375 every 2 weeks to doing that in 2 hours of me typing on my keyboard, and I was like, okay, like there's something to this. And that was in 3 weeks. And then the next literally.
How'd you get that?
It was through Cold DM, yeah. And then 3 weeks after that is when I signed my next one. But the story about how I signed my first one for the 375, it's kind of crazy. Like, I mean, I could tell it real quick.
Yeah.
Dude, craziest shit ever. This is all from God, literally. I'm DMing this guy. He's I'm in the US on LA time zone. He's in Bali and like Dubai. He lives like in both like half and half of the year. He's in Bali at the time, which is like 16 hours ahead of me. So whenever it's like 8 a.m. for me, it's like 4 p.m. for him, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly.
4 a.m., right? Or something like
that? I don't know. It's a crazy time zone though. Like whenever it's like 3-4 a.m. for me, it's like night for him. Yeah, I'm cold DMing him. We kind of go back and forth. Like, yeah, let's hop on a call. Like, yeah, let's do this. And obviously like my outreach strategy came from like Inner Circle, which I wasn't doing before because I just didn't know. We went back and forth in the DMs. Like, yeah, let's hop on a call. The time comes to hop on the call. Obviously, he's not responding because like that'll just happen sometimes. And then we had like this date planned out. It didn't work out again. Like we tried to schedule a call 2 times. And one random night, it's a school night because I'm in high school at the time. I fall asleep on my phone, just in my bed. It was like a Tuesday night, bro. And I wake up like, you know, AirPods like on the other side of the room, and you're just like, you wake up sweating and shit, like after, it's like an after school nap, but it's like at night. And I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, like 4:35. And then my phone's in my bed, which normally would be on the other side of my room getting charged. And I just like check my phone because I'm like, oh shit, I just woke up at 4:30 in the morning. And I see a text from him that says, just now, yo, you ready to hop on a call in 15? And I'm like, holy shit. It says just now, not 1 minute ago, not 5 minutes ago, just now. And I literally put my phone on my charger and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. It's like 4:30 in the morning. And then I couldn't fall asleep. So 5 minutes of me laying there goes by and I'm like, all right, bro, let me just go respond to him. And we hop on a call and then I close him on that call. At 4:30 in the morning of a school night. Like
that's fire.
So random.
That's sick.
Yeah. I know it's kind of like long, but that's that's a crazy fucking story. Bro, if I woke up 30 seconds before that, like 30 seconds, I would have never seen the message. Never seen it.
Yeah. And so that was the first deal. What kind of offer was it?
It was like he runs like a mastermind group, and it was kind of just like trying to get people in for it. It's like 10K a year, and it's like a big group of like 200, like 7 to 9 figure entrepreneurs.
This guy.
You do?
Yeah. Okay. So that's something else to mention that's probably important is we worked pretty closely together in January of this year for the January sprint.
Yep.
So you were one of the January sprint guys. There was 10 people that I worked like pretty much one-on-one with. I think at the time, you had like a bunch of stuff kind of up in the air. Like that was the thing that was so frustrating for me as like a coach, because I was like, you had like 4 or 5 deals that were like ready to close and just weren't closing.
Yeah.
And like we were kind of nurturing them together and stuff like that. And I think after that month, like we were still kind of keeping in touch, but then like I remember like there was like 2 or 3 months where you kind of just like went and did your own thing. You were probably doing schoolwork. It was like exam season.
Yeah.
And then
I still hit you up kind of a lot though, just because I'm the fucking follow-up goat.
Yeah,
like,
you are. But then we came back. I saw you again in July, and then all of a sudden you were making like 10 grand a month.
Yeah.
Like I think you hit your first 10K month it was August.
Yeah, it was August.
So what happened? Like how did you go from like, okay, $375 client here and like 2K Joski deal here?
No, it was for Brett. Brett was like $2,000 a month, and then Joe paid, it was only like RevShare.
Okay, right. I remember
yeah,
that.
Something about Brett though, I'll tell you. This dude, my second client, he was paying me 2K a month for 3 emails a week. Dude, this guy was pretty much the one who invented clipping for Andrew Tate. This dude literally invented clipping with Andrew Tate. Like you'll see back on TikTok in like 2021 when he wasn't censored or whatever. This dude was the one who cold emailed Tate, and he was like, yo, I made you this video, because he had a content agency back then. He's like, yo, I made you this video, like, let's hop on a call or something to talk about it. And then he like paid him through Bitcoin on like a 10K a month retainer, and he just clipped up his call. Like he was the one who started it all. And then Brett was my client, and I was writing emails for him.
Got it.
Because he had like a business coaching offer after that. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, a top G offer.
Yeah.
How to befriend the top G. So there's like, you were in the 1 to 3K a month range, and then you jumped, and then you jumped again. So now you're in Miami and you're making 20 bands a month.
Yeah.
Like what was the difference? Like what did you learn over those 3 months? Like why are you rich now and you weren't rich then?
From October to like January?
No, from like January, February to now.
Well, from January to like February, I didn't really make any. And then also January, February, March, yeah. And then in April, I had a month where I hit like 6,500 out of nowhere, kind of. I signed that 5K deal. He paid me in full. Dude didn't even know who I was for 12 hours. DM'd him in the night. He responded next morning. So he figured out who I was the next morning. Later that day, we hop on a call, and then he paid me $5,000 over the phone in full.
What did you say to this guy in the DMs?
I sent him a Loom video just explaining to him like how I could help.
Loom pitch is the way to go, bro.
Yeah.
Is that what you usually do?
Yeah.
You Loom pitch everybody?
Yeah.
So
not like all the time. I'm not married to it as like a way to outreach, but it's like pretty much my go-to.
Okay, got it. So big 5K deal.
Yeah, that's in April. And then from April to now, it's like, I even had some dry months after that, bro. I think I made 6,700 in April. And then like a couple months after that, I just made like nothing. Like maybe like $1,000 a month each month.
What happened?
Dude, we just stopped working together after like the 5K deal. Part of it was 3K for like a VSL, 2K a month for emails. And after the first month, like we just like stopped working. He partly just didn't respond, but he was like, yeah, like I think I'm gonna just, just like do this on my own, which I was kind of fine with because I had this other client that I was working with, like when he left me. So I was like, that's fine, whatever. But well, your question was like, what happened from then to now?
Yeah, let's fast forward to now because this is where it gets exciting. So like, you kind of went through like the grind phase of like dealing with kind of shitty clients. But like now, how many clients do you have right now?
I have 4.
4 clients, 20K a month. How much are you working? Are you working a lot?
It depends, really. There's some days where I say like scripting a VSL or something. I'm not gonna lie, most of the time I do it myself just cause like, not because I don't think AI is gonna do a good job, but it's just, I kind of like doing it now. It's kind of weird.
Dude, yeah. I'm the same. A lot of this stuff I don't use AI for. Like the 2 VSLs I'm doing right now, I'm probably not gonna use AI.
Yeah, and VSLs are like a one-time thing. You know, it's like you like want to make sure it's like good. I'm not saying like AI doesn't do that, but it's like it's only a one-time thing. So it's like it's not the end of the world if you do it. Yeah. But working like some days I'll work like 2 hours and then just go fuck off for the rest of the day. Some days I'll work like 8 if I'm doing like a VSL. Some of the shit that I've been doing recently is like funnels where I actually like build it out, which like you can use AI to like help you build it, but it's still a lot of manual work where like it just takes time. But like I just watch like a podcast while I do it. It's not even work, bro.
Yeah. No, it's like busy work.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I'll be like 2 hours a day. Sometimes I'll be like, I'd say average like 4 to 5 probably.
Okay.
I go above and beyond for the people I work with though. So like that's a reason why.
Are your clients watching this right now? Is that?
Maybe. If so, what's good?
Yeah, dude, you're 18 years old, and you're like kind of on like a work vacation in Miami.
Yeah.
Like, are you excited about your life? Or like, what's going on?
Bro, life is fucking sick. I'm literally in a place that I like, kind of like, I don't know if I'd say like dreamed about before, just because like I always have like the mentality of like keep growing, but it's like I literally used to be like living in California. I wasn't in like a nice place. It's like Sacramento area, if you know it. So it's not like LA where you're like living in a dope spot, but life is sick, bro. It's like I'm here for a whole month. Like it's just one of those things where you're just kind of like getting out of your comfort zone. Like I've never traveled alone really, and like especially been at a place that isn't home for this long, you know? Like the longest time I traveled was like 10, 11, 12 days before.
And you're gonna be here for how long?
A month.
What's your plan? You just want to network with all your clients?
Partly, yeah. And like obviously I finally get to meet you. And yeah, like some of my clients live out here. One of them actually lives like over there.
Who?
The house, you know,
by the water. The big boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just over that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll go see him.
Like a $50 million crib.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like.
Yeah. Otherwise, like just meeting other people out here who like aren't my clients. Well, some of them, yeah. I met one yesterday. And also just being out here, like where I'm from, there's no wealth really. Like over here, I'll see like a supercar every single time I go outside. It's like I see these buildings and like I'm in a like what's the shit? 24,000 a month.
Yeah, this crib. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I just see a bunch of new wealth where it's like I feel like I have to be exposed to it in order for me to make money easier.
Do you think that's actually helping you? Like, do you think that the wheels are turning?
100%.
Like what's changed since you've been down here?
Well, it's a lot of like subconscious stuff. Like I don't know if like people will take this like the woo woo way and be like, oh, that's some bullshit. But like I really think it is something that's required if you want to make money faster and just grow faster. Just be around what you want to be. It's like I want to be driving a Lambo or whatever. It's like I'm in the city where you see one every block. It's like I want to be in a place like this. It's like I'm in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like what's the plan? Like what's your plan to have a Lambo? Like do you think like scaling client work and just like getting fat rev shares?
Yeah, I think so. Like obviously not like my own offer or anything. Like I don't really post content at all. Yeah, I think just rev shares because like the one that I have now, it's like I got 10% of it and that shit's literally going to 9 figures a year. Like I don't know how it's not.
You're talking about the guy with the house over there?
Yeah, like bro, we're making 9 figures a year.
At some point.
Right now, we're at like, it's with an agency and they have 10% and then I have 10% of the agency. And
so you have 1%.
Essentially, of the big deal, but like it's a big deal. And I think they're at like almost $1 million a month. But it's like, it's because we're not even advertising, bro. We're only doing it through an email list.
Yeah.
Which is
all you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. What's your favorite part of like the actual business now? Because like, again, you didn't start because you wanted to be a copywriter or an AI copywriter. You started kind of just because you wanted to make some money. But like now that you're in it and you're doing really well, like what do you actually enjoy about it?
I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten more into like the operational like side of things too. So it's not just like me only doing copy. It's like I mentioned, if I like have to do something with the funnel where I go and like tweak this about how it looks, or something with like our type form or like our Calendly and like the pre-call like emails, like stuff on like the back end too. I'm more involved in that, and I'm not gonna lie, I like it more, but I still do like copywriting. You know, I like having more influence in my clients' businesses really, and when you have more influence, you make more money. So that's probably why, you know.
Dude, like in your position, does it feel kind of weird that you're like barely an adult, really? No offense. Because you're a grown man to me, you're a big bro. But like, you know, in the eyes of the law, you're 18 years old. Like your decisions are responsible for like, for example, Hibiscus House over there. Like if you make the right decisions, you make the right calls, you write the right emails, like you can make him, you can make him like, you know, 8 figures a year. Like, is that a weird feeling to think that you're like directly responsible for that?
I'm not gonna lie, at the start, I kind of like gave myself PTSD with like getting results from my clients, because I was working with someone, Joski, who I had RevShare, but like he was making no fucking money, bro. So I was getting paid like nothing. And that kind of gave me PTSD for a while, saying like, just with RevShares in general, and like making people money with my skills, I just like never really experienced it. But now it's like, it's a good feeling. Like, bro, I sent an email yesterday, 50 book calls in a day. It's like.
For him?
Yeah, from one email. By the end of the day, 50. It's like, okay.
Damn, that's fire. Yeah, so like that stuff is cool because like you have a lot of influence for a young dude. Like you're about a year into the journey.
Yeah.
And like you're calling shots for like literally one of the biggest info guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's actually insane.
Yeah.
What about Inner Circle? Like what have you gleaned from being inside Inner Circle? Whether it's like community or the calls in there, like what do you think have been like the biggest lessons from being there?
Gleaned, that's what that means? Like what have I learned from it?
Yeah.
Okay. I know copywriting, but not like that. Well, one of the big things that I've taken away from it is like, I think I touched on this like a couple minutes ago, but if you want to like be a winner, if you want to make more money, just be around people who are like that. It's like, dude, when you go in there in the Wins chat, it's like if you don't know what I'm talking about by saying Wins chat, like in the Inner Circle, it's just wherever people post whenever they make money. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in there a little bit recently, but it's like there's other people in there saying like, oh yeah, I just made 50K this month. Oh yeah, I just made like 2K. I just signed a new client for like 5K a month, whatever. I'm like, it's so easy once you get like proof of concept and you see other people doing it, who some of the people in there, like, no offense, you know who you are, but like there's a lot of dumb people in there. And I'm like, dude, how the fuck are you making money and I'm not? I'm like, even if it's like a profile picture, I'm like, dude, who is this and why are they making more than me? I'm just like, being around other people who are where you want to be. And also like, everyone's cool in there. Like no one's weird, you know?
Yeah.
Well, there's weird people, but it's
there are, bro.
There are, but no one's weird to the point where they're gonna be like rude to you or something. That's what I mean. And there's also just so much information like you would have never known of before, and it's just like there's a whole new level of learning that you were just unaware of once you get inside and you actually learn it.
Is there anything from the actual modules that like stood out? Like, is it, or is it mostly the calls?
I'd say the calls for sure. I'm not gonna lie, the modules were like a help, and they got me like learning the basics, which is the point of them, right? But the calls are just like, dude, you could probably charge like $1,000 for each call. Like that's how valuable they are.
Damn.
And you have how many? You do 5 a week.
Yeah.
And you have like a vault of probably like hundreds of them. I'm not gonna lie, they're that good.
Charge $5 million for the whole vault of the calls?
I mean, when you put it like that, like no.
Nah,
but it's like they're that valuable though. They have the potential to give you that much like knowledge where you're just like, dude.
Dude, I mean, my calls are whatever. I like Tommy's calls. Tommy's are fire.
Yeah, Tommy's the nicest person in the world, bro. One of the coaches, dude, Tommy, bro, you could like slap him in the face and he'll be like, thanks.
Yo, thanks, man. Yo,
thanks, man. Oh, no worries, man. Like, you're good.
Dude, we love Tommy.
I haven't met him too. I mean, I'll meet him out here too, dude. Like, I already know he's gonna be dope.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, next week, the event. Oh my God, bro. bro. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
But okay, to wrap it again, you're a young dude. You're crushing, bro. I'm so proud of you, by the way. Let me just say
Thanks,
that.
man.
So proud of you, bro.
I'm only here because of one dude, bro. Like,
You're
really.
here because of you.
I mean, yeah, it's like both of us, but it's
Yeah.
I would have never gotten here, and it's like even saying that, it's like I haven't like made it, but it's like I'm still at a pretty good spot. Like I made good progress.
You're
but
in
it's
a great
just 'cause
spot.
of like,
I was not making 20K a month at 18 years old.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you probably get like a lot of unnecessary hate. And like what I mean is like you don't go through your comments and see a bunch of hate, but like you probably get a bunch of random DMs from just like 50-year-old dudes who just think this shit's all a scam, where they're like, no, like it wasn't possible back then, so it's not possible now. It's like you probably get a bunch of hate, but like I don't even know how many lives you've changed. Like it's probably a fat number where you've just helped people make like a bunch of money, and like I feel like you just don't get enough credit.
That's
for
the
it.
goal, man. That's like, I actually wrote an email about this today, where it's like one of the few times in my life where I've been like the highest, like one of my peaks in life was making getting high without drugs, is like my first $4,500 a month, and how insane it was. And like the only way I can continue to fuel that is to do it through people like you.
Yeah.
But like, what would you say, what's your like, if you had a message to, you know, Evan Hansen, whether it's like 17-year-old version of you or like some guy who's 20 or 23 out there who's like thinking the same thing, like what would you tell someone?
Would you say like copywriting wise, or just like?
It could be, you know, business in general.
Business in general, I'd say, bro, the one thing that has never led me the wrong way was like believing in myself and also acting as if like I already had the results. And also following up, which you know.
Yeah.
Like what I mean is like there were some times where I would be like this close to closing someone, and like what would I do if I was working with them? It's like I'd probably be like watching their podcasts and watching their content so I could see how they talk. That's the shit that I do. Like I would watch people's podcasts before I close them. Every time it's worked where I close them, and I take their money.
That's why.
But yeah, I'd say definitely like if it's like business, like you're never gonna have any, like nothing bad is gonna come from following up. Like Alex Hormozy said one time, it's like if you have no money, you should have no shame. And that was me like a year ago. Like knock, call, DM, text, email, whatever. It's like if you have no money, like you should have no shame. So it's like follow up, believe in yourself, and it's like just do really whatever it takes. Just think outside the box too, because too many people just follow information to a T and they don't like use their brain.
Yeah, it's probably a good question to ask. What's like one of the weirdest things you've done to get a client?
Oh shit, there's a lot. I don't know if I would call them weird, but to get a client, I'd say found their address, which was actually their parents' address that I didn't know. I thought it was their address. And then I sent them like cookies through DoorDash with a little note on it that had me. The client's parent, they're like, hey, what the fuck is this? Like it says like from Evan. And they're like, oh, that's the dude who's been reaching out to us. Later I signed in.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I honestly do like whatever the fuck it takes, bro. Like I don't give a fuck if like I find their address. I'm gonna send them something. Like why not?
That's dope, man. I love it. You're a killer, bro. Evan Hansen, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Evan Hansen.
Evan Hansen with a silent Z in the middle.
Yep. Evan Hansen. Dude, thanks for coming down, bro.
Thanks for having me.
You're a killer.